To monetize a video, your video content, metadata, and thumbnail must be advertiser friendly and contain no graphic content or excessive strong language. Well, that's gonna be rough, and I don't know really how to break it to Shade Man that our collaboration video Dark Holes isn't gonna be happening anymore. Who knows though, maybe the rules will change when we hit level 6 in the YouTube hero system. What are you doing to us, YouTube? Well, now's not the time for that Shocktober intro. Play my baby intro. Hey friends, it's me, Indeimaus, and welcome... Hang on, this isn't right. There we go, perfect. Hey guys, it's me, Friendly Mouse. How's it going? So in fear for my well-being and the need for money to pay for food, this whole demonetization thing for non-family friendly videos has me on edge. And I need to prove to YouTube that Dark Souls is indeed family friendly. For Grandma, for Baby Harrison, for everyone. So I hope you guys enjoy this new direction for the channel. Not too long ago I saw my man Pyro get demonetized for a video talking about demonetization. The irony, while beautiful, has me worried for how much I use the word cunt. Oh man, this isn't going too well. So I thought I'd bring him on to help me out. He knows the ins and outs of YouTube, and he's the only other person I know who knows as much about Dark Souls as I do. So without further ado, let's talk about how family friendly Dark Souls really is. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. It's all good over here, just ignore me. Like everyone else does. Alright kids, gather around. That sounded a lot more creepier than I intended. I know how much you all love cats, and boy howdy does Dark Souls have plenty of cats in there. There's nothing advertisers would love more than to sell their beautiful products to all you cat lovers out there. For example, there's this French cat called Sweet Chauquois, and that's about it. Focus your attention on that cat. Ignore the rest of them. Honestly, I never knew this video would be so easy to make. After a long day of playing with cats, the family will get together and go see Grandma. An excellent Grandma figure in Dark Souls 3 is Emma, who is found in the Undead Settlement. She gives you life advice and even treats you to gifts, just like your real grandmas. And if you're a grandma watching this totally family-friendly video, then I'm sure you can enjoy a game of bingo together or something. Maybe talk about how your TV isn't working. What do grandmas talk about? Now I know how much advertisers love families, and one of the best families in Dark Souls is the Pinwheels. There's a mask of the father, mother, and child. A loving family that will always be together, and never apart. Just like yours, little Timmy. Oh come on, you can't demonetize me for that. It's just a sound effect. a really good sound effect, that's all. There's nothing implied there. So we've covered that Dark Souls has something for little Timmy, Grandma Mavis, and even the parents. But what about the babies, you ask? You know what babies love more than anything? Other babies. So I present you with the skeleton babies from the original Dark Souls. Sure, they're a little frightening at first glance, but after your baby's done crying, they'll be best pals. And I'm pretty sure that anything that happens in the early years of your life doesn't stick with you, so the baby will be fine, and they can play trains together. I don't know what babies do either. So I think I've made a pretty solid case for Dark Souls. If this hasn't proven that it's a-okay for advertisers yet, I'm not really sure what to do. I also asked on Twitter, maybe see if any fans would help out with keeping my channel above the water, but I got classic entries like this from Netty Yeti. Woman ahead, therefore try thrust. That's just great. That's fantastic. This is not a true representation of Dark Souls, don't listen to the crazy lies. What else did they say? Tongue, butthole. Well, that's just inappropriate. There's nothing that crass in Dark Souls. I'm gonna hand it over to my main man, Pyrocynical, now. He's gonna tell us why Dark Souls is family friendly, and why I deserve to maintain the advertiser's trust.
How's it going, bros? Pyrocynical here. So Indeimaus invited me on here to talk about a few family friendly things from Dark Souls. This is essentially to save his dying channel, because honestly, a few of my videos have been demonetized for absolutely no reason at all, and I thought I'd gladly help the faggot out. So here's a few real family-friendly things from the Dark Souls games. My personal favourite is that huge gaping vagina monster. The gaping dragon. That's always a good moment for the kids seeing it for the first time. You know, vagina. Also a huge fan of those incredibly fucked up baby creatures you find in Dark Souls 3 on the walls of the prison cells. Those certainly wouldn't send Grandma into a heart attack. I honestly don't even know what the fuck that thing is. Oh man, when I have kids, certainly gonna let them watch this old, naked, rotting, bearded man walk around this room. Nothing says family friendly more than a half-naked grandpa. Except Shrek. Have you seen Shrek? Have you seen these mimic chests? Things like these should be morning kids shows. Nothing quite like it. You stick your hand in one, only 50% chance that you lose it, so the odds are really in your favor. Here's a man who's no longer able to stand because of the pus-filled eggs growing on his back. Nothing should be monetized more than these Dark Souls videos. Except Shrek. Oh, Jesus fuck. Oh, here's a giant frog with a man's face gaping out of his mouth. Another one of my favorites. And can't forget this thing. So there you go, mate. There's some of my favorite family-friendly things from Dark Souls. Have fun with your new family-friendly direction. I'm gonna leave now and get back to my dying channel. Probably gonna talk about something Leafy talked about 3 days beforehand. I'll see you. I'll see you later, guys.
Wow, dude. Well, holy shit. Thanks, man. Really threw me under the bus there. Thanks a lot, dude. Well, I guess this is it. Dark Souls isn't family friendly, and this isn't the direction I'll be taking on the channel because that's fucking absurd. And actually, it gives it a really good reason for this video to land right here in Shocktober, my spooky themed month. This game franchise is pretty fucked up, and honestly, big shout out to Pyro for being a part of this video. I've helped him out with a few things on his channel, and when I threw this idea at him, he was on board, so much love, my man. We'll be getting back into our regular, scheduled, spooky videos now, although honestly, I'm not sure what's scarier, the beginning of this video or the Pyro section. Either way, thanks to all my Patreon supporters, we hit our goal of making an ASMR video, so that'll be out next month. And until next time, stay family friendly, you cunts. And if you're a grandma watching this totally family-friendly video, then I'm sure you can enjoy a game of bingo. Bingo? What's bingo?
I would like to say, it's not a game anymore. Like I said in my interview, it's not a game no more. You may think it's funny, make these fake little found Facebooks of me using my pictures and terrorizing people and going out here in the public and showing up in people's backyards and scaring people at night with hammers and machetes and chasing people. It's not a game anymore. People really actually want to kill you.